Have you ever wondered how to end your self-doubt? Or have you questioned why you had it? Or why does it plague your life? I told you 4 years ago on this day, but now I'll do it again. No, I'm saying that for a reason. When we come into the world, we are going to doubt who we are. We have no idea because it's something that develops as we live. It's a self-actualization journey that we each go on, a personal development, however you think of it. But I also know it's an ascension journey, meaning that when we're coming into the world, we have a plan. We have something that we're meant to do, but then we might fear it. And then that's when the doubt comes up. I know this because I've done it for so long, you see? And so this morning I got up and I wrote something and I said, wow, I couldn't love and accept myself. I could not love and accept myself. And then I felt guilty because I knew that if I had done that, I could have helped more people because that's also what we're each meant to do. Today I was also listening to Dolores Cannon, listening to a video of hers, and she's created this quantum healing hypnosis technique, healing, physical healing. Well, I'll tell you, she was correct because, see, that's what Wilhelm has given me as well. That's how I've healed everything. I didn't do it with Dolores, but she just gave the verification because she had all these people that she took through hypnosis, and they can say, wait a minute, these are the ideas that you can use, and it's in this quantum field. You might have heard many other people speak about that, and I've shared some other things. But the person who had to accept it first was me, because sometimes when you create something new, it's challenging because it's not been done before. We're each meant to do that. And so that's why we would also have the doubt. And it doesn't even matter what you're doing. Whatever particular role you have in this world, you might have a little bit of doubt. And then there's no end to it because there's more you can do. I can say this. I've done every single career that one can think of, and I'm 73 now, and now I'm doing this one. I'm saying that because I had to end my self-doubt, because I received information from Wilhelm that completely transformed my life, and many other people. You've probably heard that from some of them, if you've gone to my site or seen any of that. But I didn't finish. That's the other thing we do. We stop before we get the big payoff of whatever it is that we were given. And I'm saying this because it's every single person. I am no different than you. Every person born has something to bring to the world, but we also have trauma. We also have things that we have that have been built into us in different ways that we don't understand. But the universe has that as well. And this is where we are now. See, this is why I created a transformational ascension program for the new world. Because that's what we're creating, because we can't operate the way that we did before. And this is all the work that I have been given for more than 35 years. And listening to Dolores, she said she's been doing hers for 45 years. That's why she knew all of this worked. I've been doing it for 35, so I know it as well. And then you can hear things and they just sound like this is in your head and it's just esoteric. That doesn't really work. How can I become confident? How can I feel that I'm who I'm supposed to be? How can I even heal? I'm talking about physical healing. Because, see, that's the other thing she was talking about. And I've had so many of them that I have done through the work I've received from Wilhelm, but I haven't told you all of it. That's why I was feeling guilty because I couldn't accept. It was so strange. How could I have done this? You might have something like that as well. And then my Wilhelm told me that many times they gave me messages on certain days. We will think in linear time of this is how things happen, but our consciousness doesn't work that way. We have to look at something, study it, and then come back to it, and then, oh, now I understand. We did it when we were going through school. We do it in everything. We do it if we take a new job and we have to learn a new skill. It's always going on. And what we're doing is we're using our consciousness. It's our brains, that's all. And we all have the same ability because none of us experience ourselves any differently, except in our consciousness. But that consciousness has been formed in different ways, and it's always limited, meaning that as we're living our lives, we're meant to move beyond the limitations so that we can help create better lives and also create a much better world. And this is what's happening right now, which is why the world looks so crazy because we don't want to change. That's all of us. And this is why we have self-doubt. And when I came home today and I thought, oh, wait a minute, did they give me a message on this day in 2020? Because that's when the information became very clear about what was happening in our world. My Wilhelm said we're moving through a restructuring, and I was given all of the information to help anyone ascend and create the life that they want to have and become happy and prosperous, all of that stuff. And I said, well, yeah, I'm going to still have a little bit of doubt. But let me read you the message. We'll do it together because I want you to have it and understand it. And it is this: May 20th, 2020, how to end self-doubt. We know many of you might have flocked to this message as you feel that is the one issue you have yet to resolve. First of all, you would do well to acknowledge that self-doubt is a common and necessary part of human existence. If you never doubted anything, you would never ask questions, and you and your world would cease to evolve. The most obvious and logical answer to how to end doubt is to do the thing that you doubt. Most answers to your human queries are simple and quite obvious, but you pass over them, mainly due to self-doubt. That sentence will make sense to you soon. We led Roger to a message we delivered some years ago, which we will post at the end, that will tie everything together nicely. Yesterday, Roger was working on his online program and had an idea he felt might cause it to be more effective. Roger did not trust this completely and called his associate to discuss the idea. The idea was Roger wanted to read the parts of the program that are in text form as questions and exercises instead of merely having the participant read the material. Roger thought to have his voice included would deliver his intentions for the program, which is to have the individual feel they are being guided as we do with him. They both thought this had been done in programs of this nature, which is why we said he should do it. I'm sorry, I'm reading that. They both thought that this had not been done in programs of this nature, which is why we said he should do it. The should is in quotes for a reason. The only instances where we use the word should is when it refers to something you might do that to cause you to evolve, if evolving is your intention. Today, we decided to do a test of the idea Roger had, and we will deliver the results of that tomorrow. We will tell you how they will be magnificent. Please study the lyrics of the song My Way and then attempt to own them and live them out in your own life. The word attempt is used here purposefully to point out to you how often you live in a manner precisely the opposite of what is suggested in the song. You will discount your experiences, ignore your instincts, and then begin to think that you must conform to the way of someone else. Your experiences are valid. Your life is valid. Your beliefs are valid. All of this is what provides texture and meaning to your life. You possess a very potent idea right now, but that will never come to fruition and accomplish what you desired for yourself and all others unless you do it your way. And that is what I did. That's what I've done. And so that was in 2020. And so in 2021, I put this out, but I didn't go all the way. I didn't finish because it was so different. And I'm receiving and knowing that people are transforming. And I thought, wow, this is kind of crazy. I'm saying this because that's what we all do. When you develop something within yourself, you give it to others. You're not in physical form forever. There's a time where you're supposed to do something. Everyone has that. What I've done is just created a guide to get you there. This is why I'm calling it an ascension guide. See, I didn't have one. Well, I had Wilhelm. I started getting it from everything else, but still moving through these really difficult energies that we're experiencing in our world, that was challenging. But when you do it, you heal. And I'm going to start laying out all of the things in more detail about the healing that I've experienced, because I need more people to know you are never limited. I mean, the things that doctors told me that were impossible, just like Dolores Cannon said, they are not. And so it's just a matter of understanding how to use your consciousness, how to use your mind, how to get in touch with your authentic self, which is when you come to love yourself. There is nothing more that you want in your life than that. And so I'll tell you something else. I'm going to do a channeling session on this new, the full moon that's on Thursday, the 23rd. And my Wilhelm said, I receive information in advance, and you can go to any advice for today and look at 2023, all of the dates, and you'll see that everything is aligned, and you will feel better when you do that. But if you look at May 23rd for 2023, you will see the message for that day that they wanted all of us to remember on that very powerful full moon, which is an abundant one. So I want you to understand that if you put your energies in the correct place. But the message says the world could not evolve without you. That means each of us. But we can't evolve unless we decide to love and accept who we are. And that's the biggest challenge that most of us have, but it's also the greatest reward you will ever have in your life when you do it. And I know, because as Dolores said too, what happens is you stop hating yourself and you stop aging. I'm telling you, it does happen. And please come to the channeling session. If you haven't checked out my work, please do that. Join my Ascension Circle. And because I want you to have results like this.
I haven't done anything like this.
It's increased the confidence that I had in myself.
Everything is better. I mean, every single aspect of my life. My income, the progress is just amazing. Like, you can see changes from week to week.
Introducing your last development program, Life Transformation for Success, the newest part of Roger Burnley's coaching series. In this 3-month online program, you will learn the mindset tools you need to dissolve the shame of your past, discover the gifts within you that make you important to the world, and get the confidence to rise above anything that stands between you and the life that you want.
Everything changed in my life. Everything. Every single thing.
It's time for you to reprogram your mind for success and become self-actualized. If you're ready to transform your life too, learn more at yourlastdevelopmentprogram.com today.
That's what I want for everyone. But don't go to that site. You're going to use 4 weeks to your best life, because what I'm doing is I'm giving those people who come in now all of that work for something that is anyone can afford. That has always been my goal, is to give something to this world that anyone could use, that they could afford, to cause their lives to become what they want. And it's available now. See you soon.